All right, Treehouse. We're someone that you know.
Is that my entrance, Raj?
That's your entrance.
How'd I do?
Mr. Mike Rowe. Good.
Good.
You got this TV thing down, kind of.
Thank you. Although I've never worked with a camera quite this small, it's intriguing.
We like to do things on the iPhone, kind of, behind the scenes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, in my experience, the scenes are never as interesting as the stuff going on behind them.
You're like the most humble TV guy I've ever met. I've known you for like 17 seconds. You have that very like calm thing about you. I like that. That's cool.
Well, after a lot of research, focus groups, and testing, I determined that anxiety never, ever in the history of the world made anything better.
You started at QVC, which is awesome. I think that's fantastic.
Yes.
But moving forward, I don't want to talk about QVC. I don't want to talk about dirty jobs. I don't even want to talk about why you're here in TheBlaze.
I can't wait to hear what you want to talk about.
Mike.
Yes.
Who are you?
I'm Mike Rowe.
But what's going on in the head? What's going on in the heart? Like, what do you want people to know about you? I don't care about the TV thing. What is Mike all about?
Wow, man, that's very heavy.
Well,
That's a macro question. You just hit micro with macro. Solid.
done and done.
This is the part where I get to say something wise and memorable.
Yes.
Right?
Or you can say you like cheeseburgers.
I do like cheeseburgers. But Mike Rowe, let's see. Can I talk about Mike in the third person?
Yeah, absolutely. I would prefer that.
Okay, Mike Rowe is a guy who Forrest Gumped his way through a career. Mike Rowe got lucky, but Mike Rowe also worked pretty hard. But Mike realized years ago with Dirty Jobs that the world we're in, this whole hosting thing, right? It's full of experts, hosts, and people who work very hard to pretend to know more than they do, or appear more competent than they are.
Yes.
I did that for a long time. And Mike realized that he was constantly competing with people who were better than him in almost every way. So what Mike did was he just stopped pretending to be better or smarter than he was. Mike got a show where he got to play an apprentice. And that's really what Dirty Jobs was all about. Perpetual apprentice. The expert, the hero, became the people I was working with.
Wow.
And I just made it clear to the viewer that the only thing they could expect of me, reasonably, the only thing I wanted to be judged on, honestly, was a willingness to try.
Wow.
Not succeed.
Yeah.
So, that's a very long way of saying, if you were asking Mike Rowe for advice, what Mike Rowe would say to you is manage expectations, show up early, stay late, and don't worry about kissing a little butt. It makes the world go round. But, and this is important,
Yes.
make sure you're kissing the right butt. Because there's nothing more futile than going home realizing you've been sucking up to the wrong dude.
Let me try real fast. Mike,
Yeah.
you're amazing.
Nice of you to say.
Is that
Yeah.
pretty good?
That was really good.
And lastly, can I get you to say, I'm Mike Rowe, and you're watching Liberty Treehouse?
I'll tell you something else, Raj.
Yes.
I'm Mike Rowe, and you're watching Liberty Treehouse. This is Liberty Treehouse, and I'm Mike Rowe. Mike Rowe and Raj are standing here, and lest there be any ambiguity, what you're watching right now is a treehouse packed with liberty.